against 30 each on Rafter's serve. And that was a dangerous error. Rusedski had been serving really well. It would have been a tough one for Rafter, but now looked very well worth making. It's 4-all, break point Rusedski.
Einstein, cheers.
Another excellent slice return. Been working so hard, Rusedski, particularly on his volleys and his returns, and paying off here. So a second break point. Yes, real fleetness of foot. And first blood to the Englishman. Rusedski jumping out to a 5-4 lead, which meant, of course, he'd be serving for the set. Rafter just a winner of one title this year, but what a title it was in New York. Rusedski's won a couple. Nottingham and Basel, and 4 other finals. US Open, Vienna, and early in the year, Zagreb and San Jose.
Beide 15-all.
Yes, it didn't look a classic volley, but it was enough on it.
Rising Crimson, 30-15.
No mistakes. And Rafter mishitting the lob.
Rising Crimson, 40-15.
So 2 set points for Greg Rusedski. Tony Pickard, Rusedski's coach. And he'd been happy enough with that. Rusedski finishing it off without any dramas.
6 games to 4.
So a very promising start for the new Brit. Rafter took an early break in the second set. And here was where the problem came for Rusedski. Suddenly he's able to pick the serve. And this is where Rusedski needed the first serve badly. A really close call. Rafter so much improved on return this year. And that's a bad call. First one, there might have been some justice, but there didn't look like any justice in that one. And the returns of Rafter still at a very, very high standard. Took him to 3 break points. Such a good game. Rusedski unlucky with a couple of calls, maybe certainly one, but wonderful returning from Rafter. Went with serve after that, so we pick it up with Rafter at 5-3, serving to level up at a set apiece. Rusedski really laying into this return. Rafter, the master of the half volley, but there just set up invitingly. Rafter's volleys at the moment having the greater penetration.
30-15.
Oh, super defensive volleying from Patrick Rafter. Rusedski couldn't have tested him more. Perhaps a little lucky with that, but he deserved it. 2 set points for the Aussie. Glorious movement. So, as we suspected, breaks crucial here, 1 in each set. And that's the story. So for the second time, a deciding set. Not quite getting the breaks with the calls. Lovely shot this, though, from Rafter. But a poor slice, that one, from Rusedski. So 3 break points for Rafter to go a break up in the match for the first time. Just enough on the second serve there to keep Rafter at bay. But Rusedski at this stage hanging on. Oh, super rally. Wonderfully played by Rusedski. But didn't Rafter move so well? He focuses and gives every point utmost effort. And this slow-mo tells you that.
30-14. 30-14.
It was only the heaviness of the touch on the net that took it away. Oh, but that's lucky.
Spiel, Rafter.
And no wonder Rusedski wants to fire that into the upper echelons of the Messerhalle. Rafter gets the break, and if what we've seen so far was to prove a good guide, it was to be crucial. 3-2. And from then on, it went with serve. So we pick it up with Rafter at 5-4, serving for the match. Moments of contemplation before going out to finish it off. It's been a mentally grueling match. And it's been a grueling year for Rafter, but one that he must have thoroughly enjoyed. He spent last year most of it injured, and it was during that time that he reflected on what a lucky guy he was, and he regarded himself as having put too much pressure on himself, decided to lighten up, and we're seeing the rewards. 5-4 then.
For
those of you new to this particular format, a round-robin format, defeat not necessarily conclusive, but it means that should Rusedski lose this, he'd more or less have to win his other two matches in the group to make it through to the semi-final.
Signal, 30 love.
The other two in the group, of course, Sampras and Moya. Wonderful stretch from Rafter.
Signal, 40 out.
And again, such care on the volley, very reminiscent of Pat Cash, the last Aussie to make it through to these year-end championships. 3 match points then. Rafter wins again against Rusedski, taking his chances. It had started so well for Greg, but in the end Rafter served too well for him and pounced on the Rusedski second serves when he was a little vulnerable. Just a point here or there making the difference. So wins then for Carlos Moya and for Patrick Rafter this afternoon. Coming up right after this, Michael Chang against Sergi Bruguera.